She's icy. What's up, guys? So welcome back to the channel. So today's a really exciting day, yet a sad day. So sad in the event that I'm actually getting rid of my 300ZX, but good in the sense that it's actually not going away for good. It's actually about to go to a local body shop to get some paint and body work. It's been a long time coming. It's been in the works for quite some time. Before she goes to the body shop, I have to make sure I have all the parts that I actually ordered for it, which is quite a bit. It's been on the shelf a minute now, so I haven't really organized these shelves yet, but up there you can see I've got like a bumper for it, and a box there. I know I've got some JDM headlights for it, and a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. So essentially the plan with Ruby is just to kind of like OEM plus her. So I just want to make sure I kind of bring her back to how she originally was, but also go a step farther past that to just do a little bit of extra and put my own spin on it. So I'm looking forward to that. Make sure you guys stay tuned because it's gonna be a lot of coverage, content I'll be putting out in regards to Ruby, and I want to make sure that you guys are along for the ride with me, okay? Alright guys, if you were following my channel for the Supra, I actually got some good news recently from Mate Performance, or MA Performance, not really sure I'm saying it correctly, but I ordered some side and carbon parts for it. So that's kind of giving you guys a little sneak peek as to what's in store. But I'm pretty excited, so within the next couple of weeks I should have some pretty dope mods for it. It's going to completely change the look of her. But you can tell it's a pretty frosty morning here in Nevada, so she's all icy. So we're gonna get her defrosted and then we'll take her over to the shop. One thing that sucks is I definitely don't own a truck, so I'm gonna have to start to jam all my miscellaneous parts, but I actually have to determine what all is for her and mob her down in my little beater Corolla. So hopefully it all fits. It might take a couple trips, or maybe I'll get one of my friends to help me take it with the Corolla and my little CRX. But I've also got some Hayabusa parts if anyone needs any. I am interested in knowing what you guys are most excited about seeing me build. I'm personally most excited about the CRX, as you guys may already know, considering it's going to be like my first performance build, and I've never really done that before, so pretty excited about it. Alright guys, let's go drop her off. Alright, so got the JDM front bumper and the JDM front lip all loaded up in the Corolla. And everything else we're going to put in Snowball. CRX is loaded up with parts, and so is the Corolla. So let's head on over to the paint shop. Alright guys, so I made it to the paint shop. I've already talked to Jason. We've already kind of hashed out the numbers and kind of talked about what we're going to do with the build. So now I'm going to have him kind of take you guys through a walkthrough of what to actually expect from what we're going to do. But I'm not going to tell you exactly the color I'm going to paint it. I'm going to let you guys kind of figure that out. Maybe take a couple guesses. Who knows what I'm going to paint it. Maybe pink, maybe yellow. Alright guys, so this is Jason here. He's going to be taking care of the paint work on my baby there. Jason, you want to give us a rundown of yourself, your shop, and what you plan on doing with Ruby?
Sure, thanks man. I'm Jason. My shop is Silver City Auto Body. We've been in Carson City since 1979. It's me and my dad's shop. We do full collision, restoration, glass, pretty much anything you want painted, we can do it. I've been PPG certified since I was 18, straight out of high school. Been painting since I was 14.
Yeah, I've seen your work and I hear really good things, so I'm super stoked. So
yeah, I like putting the best quality out I can. It's just you're putting in a lot of investment in it. We're here painting it. we're here to do it once, do it right the first time.
Right.
Give you what you want.
Cool. So you want to give a rundown on what we're doing on the Z here?
Yeah, definitely.
Where your plans are?
So we're doing a full color change on it. A nice color. We're gonna do a little bit deeper, a little more sparkle in it. We're gonna use a high impact clear coat on it. That way we can protect it against, you know, rock chips and the sand damage, especially being in the desert here in Nevada. The first thing we'll do is we'll get it in the shop, we'll get it washed, and then we'll start de-trimming the car. And what that basically means is anything that's not getting painted, we're gonna take it off, set it aside for when it comes time to put the car back together. When we do a full color change like this, we like to take everything off the car that we can. So bumpers will come off, door handles will come out, the mirrors will come off, all the lights, spoilers come out. Pretty much we take it down so that anything that's left on it is getting painted. The glass will come out. We really want to get paint all around the edges, not just up to the next part. So after that's all de-trimmed, we have all the parts off, we'll start marking all the dents or the scrapes, anywhere that the body needs attention. And usually what we do with that is we'll grind it down to metal, and we'll get the metal to be shaped the shape that it needs instead of just loading it up with body filler or Bondo, as most people know it. We do use a little bit of body filler, but that's just to get it the same level as the rest of the car, you know. Once we have the body filler done, smoothed out, we'll put primer on it. Then the primer has to dry usually 2-3 days. That way it gets nice and hard. You don't want to sand it too soon because then it can shrink back down, and you'll see that after it gets painted. Once the primer's on there and dried, we'll block it down, and that way it'll tell us if we have any low spots or if we missed anything else. And once all the primer is blocked out and we're happy with it, then we'll get it in the booth, we'll wrap it up, and we'll start putting color on it.
Sweet. You make it sound so simple, but I know it's going to be pretty intensive considering how much actually goes into the work that you guys do.
Definitely a lot of work, you know. Basically a rule of thumb on painting a car is if you can feel it with your hand, you're going to see it, especially with new paint. You know, it brings all the flaws out. So we make sure we take our time and go over every inch, make sure every panel's as flat as it can be. Because like I said, we're here to do it once. We're here to do it right. We just want a nice product, you know, to put out on the streets. Lots of people are going to be seeing these.
Sweet, dude. Sounds good, man. I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing turns out.
Definitely. Hopefully we get a color picked out for it. Get some test panels going. That way we can actually have a bigger picture of the color. Make sure that you like it.
Sweet. Sounds good, dude. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no worries.
It's actually starting to snow again. So we're gonna go ahead and take the winter beater. Alright, so as far as getting some content for you guys in the 300ZX, I know I got a lot of interest in the 300 over the Super and the CRX, which I thought was pretty interesting. The 300ZX, for the most part, is done in the sense that I already have like pretty much everything that I want for it. The only other thing I would do is maybe do like a different motor in it, motor swap, get some more power out of it. I'm not totally sure on that. However, I'm going to take you guys along as much of the process for the 300ZX building as I can within the shop. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content. It's gonna be a lot of shop time, but it should still be pretty good for you guys, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so we're in the shop. The 300's right there. I'm gonna get cracking on helping out, take her apart. Probably do a quick time lapse for you guys. I'm sure you guys don't want to be bored seeing it in real time.
but I feel like I should totally owe you guys some content. But for the most part, she's still together. It's going to take a while to get her apart. 300ZXs, they're totally reinforced to the reinforced. Like, it's crazy how they built these things, and they're sometimes a pain in the ass to work on for all you Z32 owners out there. I'm sure you guys already know. So my homeboy that's over here helping me strip down the car, I'm not going to put his face in the camera because he's a bit shy, which is all cool with me. So I'll edit out pretty much as I can when he's like in the shot. So if you guys recognize him from the blurred spot, be sure to hit him up on Facebook or Instagram or however you can find, like, hey, I figured out who you were even though you wanted to be out of the camera. And there she is. She's all raised up. Make it easier for her to be worked on out here in the shop. The front lip is off, and it is for sale for any of you guys that want it. One problem with taking apart old cars is clips like this, old and weathered, as you can see, just like to snap sometimes. Alright guys, so we are making some legway here. Got the bumper off, over to the side, took the little screwed up heat shield off that I'm probably not going to run anymore. I think that's game over for that, but progress is definitely a slow process. Alright guys, so I figured I might as well go ahead and give you a better idea of what I'm actually going to do to the 300 as far as paint and body goes. So the side splitters I have running down the side, they're actually rhino line with a texture rhino liner that I did myself out of the garage. Didn't turn out the best, but they're gonna refinish that. Also, they're gonna do the same rhino liner texture to the Wind Factory diffuser, which I think is gonna look pretty sick, as well as the front lip that I'm throwing on it. It's usually going to just refinish a few of the mods I have on it, like the mission spoiler. It's got like a small crack in it. Maybe you guys can see it. We're going to finish that. There's a fender that I buckled right here. I'm running some super aggressive tires on it, so we have to refinish that, roll it out really nice so that I can put my new wheels on. All the trim that's on it is going to get replaced. Pretty much an entire overhaul, which is going to be pretty freaking amazing when it's done. I'll also be able to run this JDM front bumper here, which I had the front license plate mounting points shaved off of it from the manufacturer. I think I got this from Concept Z Performance. Don't ever remember. I'm also going to have them do the front lip, like I said, in that rhino liner texture, which I think is going to be pretty sick. So these are the OEM mirror caps. I'm just going to have them paint match it. Right now I'm running carbon fiber on the Z, which I think is going to be a better pop I'm also going to have some carbon fiber fog light ducts with some smoked fog lights. That's like pretty much the highlights. I'm not going to go into super great detail. You guys will have to wait and see when the car comes along a little bit farther and when it's actually done. I think you guys will be actually pretty surprised and pretty shocked. I'm pretty stoked about the journey of this because it's been a long time coming. I have the car for like several years and I feel like I haven't done it justice yet. We've been through so much together, so it's only right that I finish her. Alright guys, so the front end is pretty much just assembled. Got the headlights out, bumper off. We're pretty much at the point of no return. So I'm gonna get out of these gentlemen's hair because I feel like I'm slowing down the process and they need to get cracking on it. But it's been super fun. So I'm gonna make sure I'll come back and get more content for you guys. I know you guys really want to see the journey and the process for the 300ZX to get taken to the next level. So I'm happy to share that. Just made it back home, guys, and check that out. Just like that. It's freaking winter wonderland here. It's gotta stop. The snow's gotta stop. We're back in the office, closing out the video. Almost at 100 subscribers with the channel. I'm super excited about that. When I initially decided to do the channel, I had no expectations. I still have no expectations. I'm doing it because I want to have fun. I want to show my, love for cars, my love for fitness, which stay tuned for that still. I haven't forgotten about it. So today's video, or the past couple days, however you want to look at the shooting of it, has been really cool because I know that the 300ZX is definitely a fan favorite. So I'm looking forward to bringing you guys more content on it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give a thumbs up if you liked the video and would like to see more. I'm still not super used to talking into a camera. I'm sure it's going to take some time. The best practice is perfect practice. So I'm going to try and do perfect practice going forward. So once again, I appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day to watch my videos. And peace.
Yeah, put a bumper on my car. You want me to model? No. I'll do it, dude. Right here now, I'll do my butt flex, dude. Oh, my fucking clothes off. No, fuck that, it's too cold.